the civil society that the PA has worked to set up.
Well, certainly, and we've made clear to the Israeli government that we think it's important that these be done on a regular basis.
Can we ask about Burma, since we know the secretary has arrived?
She's there.
It is the middle of the night there, but
Yes.
was there anything that she was able to accomplish before they went to bed?
Well, frankly, because communications to the traveling party are very minimal or difficult. I wasn't able to get a very full readout of her day and her meetings. I do know that, as you know, they head tomorrow to Rangoon, and where they will meet with she'll meet with Aung San Suu Kyi, and I think she said in her comments that she's very much looking forward to that meeting.
And to follow up on Aung San Suu Kyi, she spoke to a group of experts and reporters this morning at CFR, and in response to one question, she noted that she wasn't the only opposition
Apparently they do
leader.
have Skype, right?
Well, there were a few glitches, but the Skype did work.
After my previous comment.
Yes, but she did note that she's not the only person who has been talking with the U.S. government, that the U.S. government has been dealing with many people in the opposition. Who is the U.S. talking to in terms of getting a sense of what the changing political climate is like inside Burma?
I mean, clearly, she is, given her stature, given her long struggle for freedom in Burma, she is clearly a powerful and a principal interlocutor. The fact that the president called her prior to the announcement of the secretary's trip there speaks to that, her stature. But that said, we do, as she said, we do have a wide range of contexts within the civil society, within the political spectrum there, to give us a full picture of what's going on, as well as our contacts now with the government and the secretary's meetings today, to try to gain a better understanding of what is in fact happening in Burma and whether it's real transformation.
One other thing
Yes,
that Suu Kyi pointed out was that Burma and China have had a long-standing friendly relationship, and that she wanted to see that relationship continue. There have been some analysts here who have raised some concerns about whether China might try to exert its influence in ways that might not be favorable to American interests. What is this building's view of that relationship, and how can it work if, as she hopes, political reforms do continue?
Well, as we've said before, our outreach to Burma is not about China; it's about Burma, and we do consult with China on the situation in Burma, but we are focused right now on seeing if the flickers of progress, as the president noted there, that we've seen are really going to ignite into something more long-term and as I said, transformative.
A quick follow-up on Burma.
Yeah.
Aung San Suu Kyi told the group this morning that she intends to run in the elections, in the parliamentary elections upcoming. Any reaction to that?
I thought we knew that, but I think they did. I think it
confirmed
speaks
it,
to
yeah.
right. I think it speaks to the fact that there is an opening in the political environment there that we would view as constructive, and it's one of the reasons, as I said, the secretary, we've engaged at such a high level.
Mark, just quick follow. She has been waiting for the last 20 years about her future. Now she is almost free and still waiting. As far as Secretary's visit to Burma is concerned, what you think is going to achieve for her and for the Aung San Suu Kyi and for the people of Burma?
Well, again, let's let the secretary give a fuller readout of her meetings today or later today. We've been very clear that we want to see, release of all political prisoners, that we want to see an opening in the political environment there, so that people can exercise their basic human rights. But, let's wait and see what we see come out of this.
One other thing that Suu Kyi talked about was her sense that, as you might expect, there are those who would be in favor of more openness and political reforms within the government, and there are those who may not be comfortable with it. What is the U.S.'s sense of those who like the way things used to be under the junta? Do they
Well-
have any real power?
I think, like everyone else, we're seeing changes underway. We're trying to assess, how deep those changes are, what's motivating those changes, and how we can build on those changes. I just would leave it at that. I don't have any more broader assessment than that. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Back to Pakistan one more time.
Sure, let's go back to Pakistan.
The BBC
Quickly.
cable operators in Pakistan have blocked BBC after BBC apparently showed a documentary in which there were links between the ISI and the terrorist networks. Do you know about it, and how do you view this development there?
Well, we never want to see, access to independent media blocked or hampered in any way.
Mark, just quick one on Burma, please.
Very quick.
Since you have consulted with China, was there any consultation with India? Because since India's relations with Burma are also very
I'm
close.
sure we do consult with India.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, everybody.